Let's try to locate where we're at. For now, I've figured out where the casino is, as well as the central fan and Kurgan's final resting place. And yes, I believe I can find my way to Bennett's office. Ready. Yes, let's get to it. Huh? Oh, what's this? Oh, this goes on forever. Oh man, it stinks in here. This seems like a morgue. Well, this sanatorium has been around for more than a century, so I wouldn't be surprised if this room had originally been used as a morgue. An emergency room? Or who knows what else? I never liked playing doctor. There weren't many girls on my street. There's a drain in the middle. Oh, that reminds me of an eminent psychiatrist who believed that the seed of evil was in our blood, so he would drain it out. They say he drained the blood from one guy 47 times, removing more than 10 pints, which probably killed him. I can imagine where to. Sorry, but what's the point? I'll never do that. Majorly spooky. Well, it looks like this doohickey here is slightly less disgusting than the others. I'd like to imagine it's a little vacuum, but I don't want to think about what it's vacuumed. I took a shower this morning. I'm more into taking showers than baths. Like the old adage goes, taking a bath is like swirling around in your own filth. Oh! Yowza! That was so rusty it just fell apart. Great. Now how am I supposed to get out of here? It looks so new compared to the rest of the room. Maybe they brought it here to clean things up, but changed their mind in the end. It's not even dusty. Go figure. It must have been here for so long that it got stuck to the floor. Unsticking it is not going to be so simple. Wow, what a strange shape. I don't even want to imagine what it's for. That won't work. No, it's stuck to the floor and it has been scientifically demonstrated. The likelihood of the hose wrapping around something and tying itself is very slim. Plus, I'd run the risk of breaking it, and something tells me I need it to remain intact. Not a bad plan, but with that drawer stuck to the floor, it's gonna be a challenge. Let's see if I can work up some momentum. 1, 2, 3. Ouch! I think I'll have to try that some other way. The idea's not all bad, but I can't apply enough strength to the forceps. Don't fool around with that funnel. It's a finely tuned instrument. The likelihood of the hose wrapping around something and tying itself is very slim. Plus, I'd run the risk of breaking it, and something tells me I need it to remain intact. Not a bad plan, but with that drawer stuck to the floor, it's going to be a challenge. I don't think that will come in handy. I can see it. It's stuck to the floor. If I'd studied medicine, I'd know it was a Gillifoy vacuum. But no, I had to study physics. I won't get anywhere doing that. I won't get anywhere. Sorry, but what's the point? Kind of looks like one of those ropes with a grappling hook that they use for climbing up steep walls. But this hose is too heavy. I could never toss it very far. Sorry, but what's the point? I won't get anywhere doing that. I won't get anywhere doing. Kind of looks like one of those ropes with a grappling hook that they use for climbing up steep walls. But this hose is too heavy. I could never toss it very far. What if it gets stuck? I guess the water came in through here. Nah, it may still be useful to me. Nah, the likelihood, plus, No, it's stuck to the floor and it has been scientifically demonstrated that I can't move it on my own. No, I'd prefer... Not necessary. No, not on your... I don't like that idea. The diagram is not actually a physical entity. I mean, I can't use it in a conventional way. How can I say this? That is just a graphic representation of everything necessary to get Kurgan to turn into me. I won't get anywhere doing it. Kind of looks like one of those ropes with a grappling hook that they use for climbing up steep walls. But this hose is too heavy. I could never toss it very far. It used to be Chuck's. I won't get anywhere doing that. One, two, three. It would help if the bottom was made of elastic. It's stuck to the floor. That won't work. Nah, it may still be useful to me. No, it may still be useful to me. No, it may still be useful to me. No, it may...
Coś może wsadzić.
No, it may still be useful to me. I don't think that's a great idea. No, it may... Looks pretty flexible. Not a bad plan, but with that drawer stuck to the floor, it's going to be a challenge. The idea's not all bad, but I can't apply enough strength to the forceps. I don't think that's a great idea. I doubt that'll work. Kind of looks like one of those ropes with a grappling hook that they use for climbing up steep walls. But this hose is too heavy. I could never toss it very far. What if it gets dark? There's an iron bar inside. Shoot, it's so stuck, and not even the Hulk could remove it. Great idea. The bar's a bit rusty, but I'll do it. I don't like that. It kind of looks like one of those ropes with a grappling hook that they use for climbing up steep walls. But this hose is too heavy. I could never toss it very far. Okay. Hey, it's already been unstuck. Not a bad idea, but I believe it needs a little more thought before moving it. After all the effort it took to get it off the floor, it might not be a bad idea to use it in some way. If I did that handiwork, I would have a trampoline. That's it. Now let's get out of here.
Dawaj,
2,
dawaj, Brian,
3.
dawaj.
Oh, darn swimming pool. It almost ruined my entire plan. No, I had enough with the little dip I took earlier. No, the vacuum is really all I need.
To jest coś od
No, not on your life. Impossible. The cable coming up there is totally broken. I believe it was used to turn the electric beds on and off. No trace of Kurgan's head left in there. I wouldn't know how to. Plus, in order to escape, I need to go up, not down. Maybe if I move the body, I can create an explanation for the head being chopped off. That way they won't look for it. But I don't know. I'd better think this over. Okay. Opening this with my bare hands is impossible. I don't think that's a great idea. Yeah, that might just work. Yes! Those motors are really gonna do the trick for me! I'm thinking that underneath the hatch there's a set of motors which would disintegrate a head if one just happened to fall onto them. Right before escaping, I'll open it with the iron bar and place Kurgan's body in it so that it looks like his head fell down the hole and was pulverized by the machines. That way, nobody gets suspicious about the missing head. And so, getting his head to disappear without arousing suspicion. Done. Okay, but after seeing what happened to Kurgan, I think I'll take ladder number 1. Locked. Darn that Murphy's Law. Gabbo's stick thin, so I bet he could slip between the bars. But me? No. Not even in an imaginary box. That doesn't fit in the lock. Wrong size, wrong shape. I won't get anywhere doing. That doesn't fit in the lock. Wrong size, wrong shape. That doesn't fit in the lock. Wrong size, wrong shape. Nah, it looks like a very secure lock. I couldn't force it. This keyhole looks odd. They felt less solid than I expected, but not to the point of being able to break them or bend them with my bare hands. The bar might be useful later. I'd rather not damage it. The bar might be useful later. I'd rather not damage it. The bar might... The bar... I don't want to lose.
Jakiegoś wytrycha potrzebuję.
That doesn't fit in the lock. I won't. That doesn't fit. The forceps wouldn't be strong enough.
Co by tu zrobić? No i mówią, że ta gra jest krótka. Wiemy jak wyjść mniej więcej.
Since they lead to the same room, I'd rather go through the other one.
Ja raczej nie wiem.
I don't know what could be behind it, so I'd better not risk it. I could randomly finger in a bunch of codes on the number panel, but if I guess right and there's someone behind the door, I could be in for it. I can't figure out how to. If I'm not mistaken, it turns on when it detects something inside and you close the door, and it turns off when you open the door. Go directly to office. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Runny, it's Bennett. How's everything going? Me, I'm the same. My work isn't nearly as secretive as yours. I was just calling to say thank you. I got the package with the things I asked you for. Yes, it's all there. The photos, the keys, and the instructions to get to Chapman's cabin.
Chapman? Why does that name ring a bell?
Yes, I'll try to go this week. I owe you one, Ronnie.
Just in case there's something behind it, there isn't. I already checked. I doubt I could convince him of my innocence. I don't want to give it to him. There's nothing to see, really. They're just metallic ducts. If this morning's hypnotherapy session recording was still in there, I would. But no, Bennett is always so meticulous about removing the tapes when he finishes. I'd take it home. Yeah, that would deflate his ego, but it's not worth the trouble. I can't reach it. Too bad I can't reach it, because it's really a smart idea. If Bennett's coffee was done, he'd leave the office to get a refill, and I could switch my medical records with Kurgan's.
Wiem co.
Though the idea is worth considering, it's at least 6 feet from here to the cup. My lungs aren't that strong. Though the idea is worth considering... I don't like that. No, I don't even know what effects the pill has. The idea's not bad, but impossible from up here. Too bad I can't reach it. If Bennett...
jest Bennett, to można chyba wrócić do tego i...
In just 3 days, she's earned the hatred of some of the nicest nutcases in here, and the fear of some of the most dangerous.
Now we will begin our culture section. Now, from our archive of film plots.
Just one little question, Miss Palmer.
What?
I heard you tell Bennett that you love working with us, but you look about as motivated as a sloth in hibernation.
You hear too much.
You wouldn't happen to have any of that wax women use for hair removal, do you?
Drop dead, Bosco.
Why don't you like me?
'Cause you're not crazy, Bosco. You're a liar and a murderer. You deserve a lethal injection.
Who says so? Bennett?
I do, you murderous liar.
I did not kill Kordsmeyer. I am not a murderer.
Lethal injection, Bosco. They say it's painless, but sometimes mistakes are made. With a little luck, the syringe will drill through your arm veins and the drugs will spread throughout your tissues, sizzling everything they touch, from your wrist to your elbow. They move slowly, making you burn up inside. You'll be in total agony for over 30 minutes, Bosco. Then, someone will applaud. Someone else will spit, and yet another person will throw up. I'll pray for a mistake.
My conscience is clean.
Well, you're gonna die with it, so how comforting for you.
Didn't you forget the whiteboard therapy hour?
I said it's canceled.
Why?
I said because I don't want to.
I seriously need my whiteboard therapy. I'm daffy as a duck.
You can't convince me.
Okay, I guess I can skip my whiteboard therapy for one day. Nice chatting with you. See you around.
Back to your room.
Miła jest, naprawdę.
I'm the mother
Trzeba jej
of the
przyznać.
Now we will begin our culture section.
Wytarł.
He lets us do whatever we want. Pretty cool guy. Hey, Ernie.
What do you need?
I heard Bennett spent the night working in his office. Why don't you get him to come out for some fresh air?
Now, Basco, that is very considerate of you, but I can't. The doctor said he's real busy with some report thing, and he don't want no one to bother him till tonight.
What about Chuck?
What a moron.
Yeah, but where is he?
Far away. And I hope he doesn't come back, or this time he'll be cleaning the floor with his tongue.
If they find out about the casino, you're really in for it.
Between you and me, I think Bennett knows all about it, and he doesn't give a hoot.
I'm gonna take a little walk.
Be good, if you can.
Można go przekonać.
Cool.
Listen. The end of Runaway 2.
A complete outrage! Hideous! Non-existent! Pendulum should be hung upside down from its fingernail!
Look at him. He wants to play charades again. It won't get me anywhere, but all right. Welcome, Mr. Marshall. One Flew Over the Nest. Pulp Fiction? Dancing in the Rain? Singing in the Rain. Dirty Dancing. Saturday Night Fever. Golden Ball. One peed over the cuckoo's nest. Some like it hot. Full Monty. One peed over the cuckoo's nest. Some like it hot. The 7-Year Itch? Matrix. Rapture. Bram Coppola's Dracula. Nosferatu. Karate Kimura. Karate Kid. Spider-Man. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. 007, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Help! The Crying Game. Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan. Rocky. Edward Scissorhands. Reservoir Dogs. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Spider-Man. Dirty Dancing. The 7-Year Cuckoo's Nest. Saturday Night Fever. Pulp Fiction. Rocky. Matrix. Spider-Man. Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain. Ace Ventura, Pet Double Karate. The Sad Golden Ball. Full Mon. One. Some. The 7. Enough silly games. Goodbye. It's more of a mess than mine, don't you think? No. What for? I won't need that.
We game players are not to be toyed with in this manner. There must be a gaming addict strike. I have never been...
Gabbo, tell me something. What do I have to do?
Climb up the tube and slide through the bars. Drop down the cable on the roof and...
About that tattoo of mine that I have to draw on Kurgan. Since you're so good at that artsy-fartsy stuff, why don't you paint it?
Forget it. I don't see myself looking at you on all fours and me painting Kurgan's behind.
Well, that's kind of the idea.
No way.
$37 million.
I'm not a big wheeler dealer. Banana.
Do you have anything that might pass for a tattoo?
No.
Add $1,000 to the $2,000 I already owe you.
Done. In the third drawer of my cabinet, there are some artist pens. Grab a 0.005 and it should pass. Too bad I don't have a 0.037.
I love deals with friends. You know, I'm not going to bug you anymore about this tattoo business.
My unstable mental health will thank you for that.
Why do I have to wait to escape right at midnight?
Because it is right then that the guards by the entrance change shifts. You'll have a little more than 37 seconds to slide down the cable with no fear of being seen.
I'm going to keep planning my escape, Gabbo.
Good for you.
Przyznałem retrospekcji. On będzie tym. Nie wiem, co dalej robić. tam jeszcze.
I'm not thirsty. The sliding iron weight came loose, and there's no way to use it anymore. No pun intended. It's way too large.
Co jeszcze można tutaj znaleźć? Moneta.
Looks like he's finishing up his report on me to send to the judge. Trying to erase it would just screw up my real plan, which is to replace the medical records in Kurgan's file with mine. The idea's not bad, but impossible from up here.
Może miętówkę mu dosypać?
That won't work.
Nie, dobra. Co tu można jeszcze? Pierś?
If I did, Bennett would be so unpleased, and I would be even more, because he'd see me. It's way too far. It's way too far. Yes, I have to replace Kurgan's records with mine, but with Bennett sitting around, it will be impossible. Yeah, that would deflate his ego, but it's not worth the trouble. I don't think that's a great idea. I won't get anywhere doing that. That won't work. I don't want to do... No. I don't want to give...
On jest tutaj.
There's nothing to see, really. They're just metallic ducts.
Co ja mam tu zrobić?
Though the idea is worth considering, it's at least 6 feet from here to the cup. My lungs aren't that strong. I don't...
A, można, czekaj, chwilę.
Sorry.
Nie, zaraz.
And why not? Looks like a Martian invention.
Czyli to jest odkurzacz, to jeśli teraz...
Hey, that might just work. Okay, but I'm walking on eggshells here. Because if he sees the tube, I'm doomed.
No dobra.
That's strange. I really gotta stop drinking this stuff.
Now!
Sam będzie, czy będzie trzeba pomóc?
Man, that was close. Switching his medical chart with mine. Done.
Zamienione. Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj. Nie ma czasu. Teraz zrobić mu tatuaż, takie jakby.
Yeah, the artist's pen will be perfect, but I'm not sure what my tattoo even looks like. That's the trouble when they put it on your butt.
Tyłku? O, Boże, na tył. I co zrobić? Potrzebuję lustra albo coś takiego. Może tu gdzieś jest.
I never liked playing doctor.
Może.
I'm not here for an operation. I don't want to get rid of... I took a...
Może. Nie, tu chciałem.
Gabbo, tell me something. About that tattoo of mine that I have to draw on Kurgan. Come on, Gabbo. Draw the tattoo on Kurgan's bottom, man.
No way.
I'll return the casino chips you gave me.
I like you, Basco, but sometimes I think I'd enjoy smashing your face to bits with my kneecaps.
Okay. I'll take that for a no. Are you sure the ink in the artist's pens will work to draw a tattoo?
It will. Those fine tip pens are the most expensive on the market. Lucky thing they're easy to rob.
You know, I'm not gonna bug you anymore about this tattoo business.
My unstable mental health will thank you for that.
We'll talk later, Gabbo.
Okay.
Potrzebuję lustra. Więc jak to zrobić? Benetem jest wszystko w porządku, ale... Jak to zrobić, żeby widzieć własną dupę, no? W skrócie. Co tu może mi się przydać? Nowy wentylator.
I can see it well enough. Not necessary. That won't work. Better not even try.
No nie, w ogóle nie wiem. Pustka. No to dzięki wszystkim. Pa, pa.